Oh, my head. Tell the guy with the jackhammer to lay off. And once again, I've been brought somewhere new. Alright. Well, maybe I should have thought about that more. I don't think I can get back. Alright. Alright. And now I'm trapped. Yeah. Okay, some cobblestone and some coal. And some diamonds. Okay, I've got to get out of here. What can I do to get out of here? I've got to get out. Well, there's really only the doors, and iron doors can only be opened with switches of some form, so I guess I'm going to have to make a switch. I need smooth stone for that. Cobblestone won't work. They did leave a thing of coal here, so I guess I can just smelt this. Smelt these things of cobblestone into some smooth stone. I should be able to use those to make either a switch or a button, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Make a button. Yeah, well, pressure plate. Alright. Alright. A log! Well, that makes this a little easier. Well, that was easy. That one won't be. Okay, well, they've given me more wood. I could turn this into coal, but I don't have anything to smelt. They did give me 3 iron. What can I do with iron? Make a... can make a bucket. Yeah, I can make a bucket. I just need a crafting table, and give me enough wood to make me a crafting table, so let's go make me a crafting table. And now I have a bucket, and I'm taking you with me. Well, I have a bucket. Now, I could just grab all this lava and dump it. That'd take forever. I don't even know how deep this... how deep is this? Oh. Well, they give me a thing of water. One way of doing it. 3 more blocks, so 1, 2, 3. Should give me plenty of room. I kind of don't want to mess with that. I kind of want to leave some lava. You never know when you could need some lava. Flint and a stick. Go me, flint and a stick. 3 more iron. Well, I mean, I could get down. I've got a bucket of water. I've done that to get down plenty of times. They give me 3 more iron, though, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm probably going to shoot myself for this later, but I'm making another bucket. I'm taking some lava with me. And I'm going to take that lava and put it somewhere in my inventory where I don't accidentally grab it. Well, there's some more water down there, so I could actually even leave this water up here. Way. I'll just take another bucket of water. Ugh. More diamonds. More water. Um. Okay, I can place the water, and that'll get me up that far. There's only the source block of water up top. And if I wonder if I grabbed that. Yeah, that's an idea that may or may not work. Give it a go! Aha! Just grab the source block as I'm getting close to it and place it a little bit higher real quick. And that ought to do her. I kind of want that other water, though. There was another thing of water down here. I'd kind of like that. I'd kind of like more water. So I can take a thing of water with me. And leave this here. Come on, get back up there. Why am I getting sucked towards the center? Wah! No! Thank you, water. Try that again. With a little bit less. Fine, let me just go in here for a little while. I'll, like, poke my head out to breathe. Usually it's not that hard. There we are. Now it's just a waiting game as I slowly swim back up top. Where am I now, though? I mean, this is kind of the same thing I did before. It's just like room after room of stuff. It's the same person that's been tormenting me. Enjoy just watching me run through a maze like a rat. I can only hope that at the end of this is an exit. I mean, it's the only way I have. Forward is kind of it. Well, that's pretty fantastic. There's a button there. Wait. There's something behind that painting. So there's another one somewhere. Oh, there's a button up there. You know, I should probably, like, test these things out instead of, like, not thinking. Guess there's going to be something else behind one of these other paintings. Hey, hey! Now I'm curious, though. Is there anything hidden behind any of these other paintings? Nope. Well, we do have a way forward, though. Do have a way forward. More diamonds still. Lucky for you, I was once a high school math teacher. Alright, now the numbers in this are kind of small and limited, so it'd probably be pretty easy to guess and check this, but let's try to do this legit. Now we're given 2 hints. We're given our 2 numbers, and we're told that they will add to 10. So let's go with x plus y equals 10. Let's use x and y for our 2 numbers we got to figure out, because why not? Now we're also told that half of the sum of their squares will equal 29. So let's get the sum of their squares, which is x squared plus y squared, take half of it, and that equals 29. Now, given these 2 equations, we have to find a way to figure out what one of the 2 variables is before we can figure out what the other one is. Easiest way to do that is to figure out one variable in terms of the other variable. So let's take a look at our x plus y equals 10. Now, it's pretty easy for us on that one just to subtract like x from both sides and get y equals 10 minus x. And now we know y in terms of x. So we can go back to our previous equation there and go x squared plus, now we know what y is in terms of x, so we'll just replace all of that in instead of y, so 10 minus x. Then we still square that, take half of it, and that equals 29. Now we have this huge thing here and only one variable to solve for, so we got to solve for that one. We're going to want to simplify this a whole lot, though. And first step on that one is to get rid of that hat divided by 2. We can do that by just multiplying both sides by 2, and we will get x squared plus 10 minus x squared equals... Now, if we're multiplying both sides by 2, that gets rid of it on that side. We have to multiply 29 by 2, which is going to be 58. And that's one step. Now, we still have that 10 minus x squared. Now, that's going to be a little troublesome, but really all that is 10 minus x times 10 minus x. Now, 10 minus x times 10 minus x. This is where we can use good old FOIL, first, outer, inner, last. So we take the first elements of both, 10 times 10, which is 100. Not 1,000, just 100. Outer, which is 10 times negative x. Now 10 times negative x is going to be negative 10x. Inner, negative x times 10, which is going to be negative 10x. And then last, which is going to be negative x times negative x, which negative times a negative is a positive x squared. And then we can take that and put it back into our first equation. So we have x squared plus... Now, this is the whole 10 minus x quantity squared thing, so we can just replace all of that with 100 minus 10x plus x squared equals 58. Now, that's a pretty hefty little thing that we have there, but it's also... we can still simplify it more. For example, we have x squared and another x squared. So it's essentially x squared plus x squared, which is 2x squared. Now we also have negative 10x minus 10x. So really that just takes it down to minus 20x. And then we still have the plus 100. Equals 58. That's 100. That's not supposed to be an apostrophe. This appears to be a quadratic polynomial. Now, the easiest way to do that is to break it down into its separate parts. What this means is that x can hold multiple values, which makes sense because x and y are kind of interchangeable, and we have two numbers we're trying to figure out, so it makes sense that it could be two numbers. So, if we want to do that, though, we're going to want to solve everything for 0. So to do that, we'll subtract 58 from both sides. We have 2x squared minus 20x. And then we have this plus 100, but we're going to subtract 58 from both sides. So 100 minus 58 is going to be 42 equals 0. Now another thing we can note, still while simplifying, is that everything here is a multiple of 2. So we can pretty easily just divide everything by 2. So x squared minus 10x plus 21 equals 0. Now that's looking like it's going to be a little bit easier to deal with. And we can break this down into two things. So we can have two things that will multiply together to give us x squared minus 10x plus 21. Now, if we once again look at FOIL, that's going to be first, so the first two elements will give us that x squared. Now, really, that's just x times x will give us x squared. Outer, inner, last. So our outer numbers and our inner numbers will generally give us our negative 10x, and then our final numbers will give us the 21. Now, to get a positive 21 in the end, we either have to have both positives or both negatives. But if we have both positives, we can't get a negative in the center. So these both get to be negative. So we have x minus something times x minus something equals 0. Now, to figure out what these are, we know that they're going to have to add up to 10 and multiply together to get 21. Probably the easiest way to do this is just look at the factors of 21. So let's see here. We have 21 and 1, but that's not going to give us 10. That's way too high. 2 doesn't go into it because it's odd. 7 and 3 will give us 21. And what do you know? 7 and 3 will also add to 10. So we can go up here and put in a 7 and 3. So what this tells us is that if x were 7, then x minus 7, 7 minus 7 would be 0. 0 times anything is 0, and this is a true statement. Also, if x were 3, so we have 3 minus 3 is 0. 0 times anything is 0, so we have another true statement. So x can be either 7 or 3. So we've got our two numbers, 7, 3. And since x and y are interchangeable, since really we're just looking for two numbers, doesn't matter the order or anything, we know that we've got 7 and 3. So our numbers then are 3 and 7. Ha-ha! Well, this is pretty glorious. This is pretty glorious indeed. So it doesn't matter which one of these I would... The only way down is through them. But it doesn't matter which one I trigger because it's just going to go down there, blow up those, which will pretty much leave only lava. Oh, water. As long as TNT is in water, even creepers, really, as long as they're in water, the explosion doesn't do anything. So, if I can drop one of these directly into that water, That would be that one. And since it's got the 4 TNT on all sides, it should drop straight down. I hope. Otherwise, this is going to be really painful. Oh, thank you. Down the hatch. Oh dear. Uh-huh. Okay, so I take it I can't put this on any of the odd black spaces. I've got to put it on these white ones. I've only got 2, so I guess I'm putting it on 2 of the 4. Why am I even doing this anyway? Take a look around. Okay, so I guess the right 2, best of my guess is the right 2 will open the door, the wrong 2 will blow me up. Alright. Alright. I just want out of here. I want out of here. Can I, like, relax? When I was, like, in the Aether, it at least felt like I could kind of relax. Now I'm just constantly moving, constantly thinking. I want to, like, not do anything for a minute. Okay, so since that's going into a block, that's going to be a NOT gate, so that's going to trigger that and turn this off. It's just a torch, so that's not going to do anything. That is, by my best guess, another NOT gate. I don't think that'll trigger that TNT. But then that would power this, which goes over here. That would make that a NOT gate, which would make that power on, which would make that power off. So that's kind of great. But then it would also make this power on, which would make, I don't think it would do anything from there. Okay, so the right one doesn't look like it'll kill me. That one looks like it won't kill me. How about this one? So that goes forward. Looks like it goes around that way. And down and over to this block, which will be a NOT gate, which will turn that off. And what is that doing exactly? What is this powering? I mean, it's like it's not doing anything. Oh wait, no, that's getting to it though. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Let me start over. So that goes around that way, which then goes down and over that way. So that would be the NOT gate, so that would turn that torch off. Yeah, you know, I have no idea. I have no idea. Let's just keep looking. Okay, how about this one? This one would... I don't know. I don't think that one would do anything. It just kind of stops. Oh well. And then this one would power that one, which goes over here and would power that, so that would turn off. This would all turn off, which would turn that on, which that'd blow me up, so yeah, don't do the right one. Okay, so this one looked safe. This one looked safe. That one will blow me up. This one doesn't appear to do anything. And I don't know about that one. Am I okay? Is the door open? Haha, the door's open!